why are you attracted to tall men?
Why are you attracted to tall men?
You can't control what you're attracted to.
In the same way that men are attracted to women with a low body count. But okay, why do you like... You can't control.
It's not the same thing, but
Well, I think
your
one of
point
them
stands.
stems from like a fundamental thing, and then the other one just
Body
is like
count?
biology.
Wait,
I think
which
both are
one?
biology.
Which one is which?
No,
Yes.
I don't agree. I think one is a social construct and the other is a physical trait.
Height is a social construct.
one of the points.
No, that's a physical.
Height is a physical
it's
trait.
Height-
not a social
Body count.
construct.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
This is
It
something.
is.
This is something. Okay, I understand your
I'm
point.
on her side.
This is something that has been valued throughout all of human history in almost every culture that's ever existed. And the reason why Andrew Tate has made this point, and I think it's a very valid point.
Wait, 1 second.
Hold on. It's a very valid point. Okay. One of the reasons why virgins have been prized throughout human history. Hold on.
Let's not get into this.
Hold on. One of the reasons.
No, let's go into it.
One of the reasons.
No. Bad timing.
What he has to say.
Wait,
Yeah,
don't,
please. I want to
don't
hear.
what?
I want to hear what you have
Wait,
to say.
virgins? What?
Why are
Wait.
you guys so triggered by this?
Should we play the video?
Wait,
One of the reasons why is because if you have a woman who's a whore and she's sleeping with hundreds of dudes, relax. It's okay. Yes,
Wait, what?
yes,
Yeah,
you
we can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, we can.
Because there's a lot of women
Well-
out there who are whores.
And there's
Wait.
even more men out there that are even bigger whores.
You're right.
well, there
You're
are...
not wrong.
But
there-
whores is a
You're right.
derogatory term,
That's
in
okay.
my opinion.
And that's
It's one
okay.
that should be
No,
used.
but there are... Hold on. There are literally whores. Like women who...
Identify themselves as whores?
No,
women
that
who prostitute.
prostitute.
Yeah.
So how
So
would
there-
you define whore?
Okay.
Well, there's a hoe.
Chicks that are ran through. Chicks that have slept with 50, 100, 150.
So what would define?
Sorry,
what
Eric.
would the number be though? Because like if a girl has slept with 20 guys, right? Would she be a whore?
It's going to be different for every guy.
Or-
It's going to be different for every
if
guy.
she did it within a month of losing her virginity, yes.
That's a lot.
That's-
That's
okay,
basically one
That's it.
per
You
day.
just said it's a lot. You just said
No,
it's a
it's not.
lot, right?
That's a fact. I mean,
So you acknowledge...
In my personal standards, yes, but maybe in other people's standards, it might not be.
20 people
yeah.
in the
I mean,
first...
most dudes are going to look at a woman who slept with 20 guys in a month, and they're going to think that she's a whore. Probably
Okay.
99% of dudes.
Yeah, would not date a woman that's...
The original point, though, about why virginity was something that was important throughout human history, is because if you have a woman that's sleeping with a bunch of dudes, let's say you get her pregnant, right? You're not going to know who got her pregnant. She might say that you got her pregnant, and it might have been another guy that got her pregnant. And this is why chastity is something that's been so prized throughout human history. And before there were DNA tests, there was no way to tell who the father was of a child. Okay, and so this is why is it a social construct? Yes, but
It's evolutionary.
Is it a social construct that has extreme value? Absolutely.
I have to disagree with you on this one. I think that if you're going to bring up virginity and that whole thing in history, I think that it stems from the patriarch and men wanting to own women and possess her.
The patriarchy... Okay, hold on. Now you have to tell us what the... You have
what
to
is
now
that?
articulate...
A society built by men for men.
Articulate what the patriarchy is.
A society built by men for men. And
So-
that's
and do you
why
believe-
that's why it was fine for a man not to be a virgin. Sure, you can say pregnancy, whatever, but nobody cared about a man's chastity. Nobody cares about it now.
Well,
Nobody
actually,
cares.
I think that's
absolutely
wrong.
that's absolutely not true.
For Christianity...
For the past 2,000 years, people have absolutely cared about male chastity. It's been
Who?
less highly.
Well, I have a question. then.
Western civilization for the past 2,000 years has been a Christian civilization, and in cultures that have been Christian, they absolutely value male chastity. Now that's not the norm. That hasn't been the norm, but it's not fair to say nobody cares about it.
Chase, let me just have a... I want to have a little
Okay,
back
go
and
for it.
forth here on the patriarchy. Okay,
Let's
so
do this.
you said that the patriarchy is... Just repeat it again. What is the patriarchy?
A society built by men for men.
And historically, you're asserting that was something that historically existed or persists till today?
I think that there are definitely still undertones of it in society today because it existed first.
So it's a society built by men for men.
Mhm.
So how?
What do you mean how? Men have been
articulate
in
how.
power for centuries. Men built this country. Like
Which
women
men?
have never had The founding fathers.
founding
all the
fathers of
presidents.
America.
There's
Why hasn't there been a society built by
Because
women for
people
women?
have thought that women are too emotional to take charge. Like, people have always said that a woman can't be president because she's too emotional. That has been like that was what people thought. You can read things about it. You can look at historical documents.
But what does their gender have to do with it?
It's the attitudes that have been reflected onto women for years.
So do you disagree with the idea that on average women tend to be more emotional than men do?
Wait.
Yes, yes. I've dealt
Really?
with some men that act like toddlers.
Some men. Okay.
Some
A
boys.
majority, yes.
Some boys.
Okay, but you can say.
Can-
why are
can you give
saying
us-
that- Are you saying that you think women are on average more emotional?
Absolutely.
In my experience, yeah, they're definitely more emotional.
There's no
yeah.
question about it. There's no question about it. The most emotional.
I'm not
people-
gonna. I have no comment on that
The
one.
most. The most. I grew up with a mother and a grandmother who were extremely emotional people.
Let me have a back and forth though on patriarchy
All
here.
right.
So you've asserted that the patriarchy exists to this day. I need you to give me a few reasons how or why.
Are you disagreeing that there's a patriarchy?
I do, but I'm
You
trying to-
disagree with that statement?
There's
You have to define it.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Define
Hannah.
it.
Hannah.
A
You have to
society
define it.
built by men for men.
Okay,
I will
you've
say
defined.
it again and
No,
again.
hold on.
Okay, but
You've-
our
let-
society-
hold on. You've defined it. You've defined it. But you have not provided evidence
Well, I haven't
for
been
its
given
existence.
an opportunity to.
I'm opening it up to you, please.
Well, recently, I know you two are probably going to have an opinion about this. Roe v. Wade was overturned.
That
So-
actually created an equality between men and women.
How? Because men are the ones being punished. Like a man can. Okay, do you realize that?
Men have zero reproductive rights.
Okay, yeah, but men also
And
can
it pushed
impregnate
it
as
down to
many
the
women
states.
as they want.
Wait.
Whereas women can only get pregnant once in 9 months. Men can impregnate thousands of women in 9 months, and they're not the ones that are being punished, and they're not the ones that are stuck to being carried to term with the baby and
men
supporting
are.
a whole nother life.
If a man doesn't want a child, he can certainly be punished.
What do you mean by that?
Child support.
If a
A
doesn't
man
want
does
a
not
child.
have a choice in either scenario. If a woman wants to keep it and he wants to get rid of it, he doesn't have a choice. If she wants, what is and the inverse is true too.
I think we should rewind for a second. You just used Roe v. Wade as an example of the patriarchy.
Yes.
Oh,
I know
gosh.
more women that support the overturning of Roe v. Wade than I know men.
That's probably because of
That's
like,
also
the
because
community
of
you're
your
part of.
background.
You're right, it
Yeah.
is. But this isn't just a symbol of the patriarchy. This is the overturning of Roe v. Wade. This isn't just a male-dominated
Okay.
thing. Okay, Amy Coney Barrett also voted to overturn it. Okay,
That's a good point. That's a good
Those-
point.
that is
Those
she
are
is she
religious
the
women.
patriarchy?
Okay, but here's the thing, is that you cannot tell somebody what they have to do with their body. You can't tell me that I need to go have a kid right now if I get pregnant. Like, you cannot tell me what to do with my body medically. I don't agree with that. I
Okay.
simply don't.
Okay, and I don't.
This
think
is going to get heated.
I don't think that a
get
woman
very
has
heated.
the right to murder the child that she chose to
I
create
don't-
through sex.
Okay,
But
maybe
what
we
is
shouldn't be talking
crazy
about this.